The world we live in today includes approximately 7.8 billion people. With that many people, it's pretty amazing that each one of us is unique in our own way. Embracing our individual differences and uniqueness allows each of us to show up as our true, authentic selves, to be valued for our thoughts and contributions, which makes us a stronger society and addresses human inequities. A top priority for Rotary is growing and diversifying our membership to make sure we reflect the communities we serve and are inclusive of all cultures, experiences, and identities. Not only to create a diverse Rotary population, but to recognize and acknowledge that individuals from certain groups have historically experienced barriers to membership, participation, and leadership. This effort is crucial to our commitment to make Rotary thrive in this century. We're creating an organization that is more open and inclusive, is fair to all, builds goodwill, and benefits our communities. We have taken great steps to strengthen and support our commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI, because putting it into action will help our clubs grow and bring in people that we might not have considered in the past. You will drive the change that is necessary at the club and district level. You are the faces and voices that new members see and hear when they look to join us in service and membership. To help our clubs, we are committed to providing tools, support, and guidance. We have strengthened our DEI statement as a commitment. A code of conduct has been developed to encourage respectful language in our interactions and remind us to be supportive of each other in this journey. It outlines how we can create a welcoming environment and celebrate diversity in our clubs and our communities. Each of our Rotary Club belongs to a unique community, and two clubs in the same city can look very different and have a different dynamic or culture. Your clubs are the first point of contact with a new member or a current member, and your actions and your leadership will shape the culture of your clubs. Be deliberate in your efforts to create an environment of inclusion and equity. And how do we know what this environment of inclusion and equity should look like?
It's an important question to answer, Valarie. And one of the first steps toward determining where we want to be is to find out where we are now. For the first time ever, we sought to assess the current state of diversity, equity, and inclusion of our organization. We partnered with PwC, a multinational consulting firm, to ask our members about their experiences, perceptions, and thoughts about diversity in Rotary. And more than 31,000 of Rotary's members from 121 countries responded to tell us what they wanted to see Rotary do to create a more diverse membership, build an inclusive culture, and provide more equitable opportunities for all. The feedback was rich and eye-opening. Overall, 8 themes emerged across our DEI assessment, and 4 findings were of particular note. First, Rotary members want Rotary's culture to become more inclusive. This feedback was consistent and clear. Around the globe, no matter from what country, Rotarians, Rotarectors, and Rotary leadership overwhelmingly expressed a commitment to improving Rotary's culture and told us they believe in harnessing the power of DEI to further our impact. This supports one of the main reasons why we are doing this, to make our clubs and districts even stronger and more relevant today and in the future. Second, we found the Rotary member DEI experience varies across the globe. As you mentioned, Valarie, two clubs in the same city can have very different dynamics and offer different experiences. So it is no surprise that across various regions, diversity, equity, and inclusion will vary. Third, while members support a focus on DEI in Rotary, they don't yet know or fully understand what Rotary's overall vision for DEI is. Because this is a relatively new organizational focus for Rotary, it is important that we do a good job communicating our vision for DEI and helping our members understand what an inclusive experience and cohesion across clubs should look like. Fourth, by including greater diversity in our leadership, it will enable others to imagine themselves in that role. Members who historically have not seen themselves in a leadership role can now see unlimited opportunities to advance in Rotary. As part of this survey, our members told us that they want to broaden the profile and expectations for what it takes to become a Rotary leader. This feedback, along with the other themes we uncovered, are guiding Rotary in our efforts to strengthen our organization by making it more meaningfully diverse, equitable, and inclusive. Of course, this will not happen overnight, and as a global organization, progress will look different from region to region and from country to country. Some parts of the world might focus more on matters regarding generational gaps, while others might focus on opportunities for gender equity. Most importantly, since this is a collective effort, every individual in our organization has a role to play, and you will be at the forefront of our effort. As Valarie mentioned, your leadership will lay the foundation for building and strengthening our environment of inclusion and equity. The actions you take will affect a change that will reverberate for generations to come. At Rotary, we value diversity and celebrate the contributions of people of all backgrounds across age, ethnicity, race, color, disability, learning style, religion, faith, socioeconomic status, culture, marital status, language spoken, gender, sexual orientation, and gender identity, as well as differences in ideas, thoughts, values, and beliefs. We are stronger when each individual is respected for who they are and is able to show up as their true, authentic selves and therefore feel valued and can contribute in equity. We believe that all people hold visible and invisible qualities that inherently make them unique, and we strive to create an inclusive culture where each person knows they are valued and belong. In this journey, we are committed to being honest and transparent about where we are, and as an organization, continue to learn and do better. It's such a momentous time, right, Valarie?
It is. So what can each of us do? Be a champion. Speak out respectfully and hold yourselves and others accountable. Invite local diversity, equity, and inclusion experts to speak to your club. Encourage and support participants from underrepresented groups to take on leadership positions in your club and district. Expand your knowledge by taking a DEI course in the Learning Center. This work towards a more inclusive and equitable Rotary experience is the future of our organization. But remember, 116 years ago, our organization was founded on the diversity of professional skills. Paul Harris understood that diverse vocational backgrounds help to broaden perspectives that help us grow as individuals and in business. Today, we are a global organization, and diversity is all around us. Let me close with this. Diversity is a fact. Equity is a choice. Inclusion is an action. but belonging is an outcome. Obrigada.
Thank you.